In a shocking new revelation, Ben Affleck has finally opened up about the role that actress Blake Lively played in his marriage breakdown with Jennifer Garner. Fans of these stars have long been fascinated by the dynamics of their relationships, but now, the truth behind Ben's past struggles is making waves. Could Blake Lively have unknowingly played a role in the unraveling of one of Hollywood's most beloved couples? Let's break it all down. At the start of their relationship, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner seemed like the ideal couple. Their chemistry on screen was undeniable, and their personal lives mirrored that blissful image. From their 2005 marriage to their 3 kids, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel, it appeared as though they had it all. Garner, known for her grounded nature, was the perfect partner for Affleck, who had experienced both major successes and setbacks in his career. But as time passed, cracks began to show. Media outlets constantly speculated about the pressures of parenting in the spotlight and the strain of Affleck's personal demons. The rumors intensified when Affleck was photographed with Blake Lively, sparking questions about his marriage's stability. However, it wasn't until recently that Affleck shared the full extent of how this connection affected his marriage with Jennifer. In an emotional interview, Ben opened up about meeting Blake Lively while filming The Town in 2010. At the time, he and Jennifer were already facing challenges, but Blake's arrival on set was a turning point. Blake was a breath of fresh air, Ben said. She had this magnetic energy about her. She was strong, independent, and charismatic, and there was an undeniable connection between us. It didn't help that we were both going through personal struggles at the time. Though nothing physical happened between the two on set, Ben explained how their connection stirred something deep inside him. I felt understood by Blake in a way I wasn't feeling in my own marriage. This emotional bond, while seemingly innocent, had deep-rooted consequences. Ben acknowledged that this period was pivotal in his eventual marriage breakdown. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was starting to compare my relationship with Jennifer to the connection I felt with Blake. It wasn't about Blake specifically, but more about what she represented, a fresh start, a new beginning. As Ben continued to confide in Blake during the filming process, his marriage to Jennifer began to feel more strained. The distance between the couple grew, fueled in part by Ben's emotional attachment to Lively. Despite their efforts to keep things private, sources close to the couple began whispering about Ben's new friendship with the Gossip Girl star. Jennifer, a devoted mother and professional, was reportedly growing more frustrated with Ben's behavior. According to sources, she began noticing a change in his demeanor. He was distant, withdrawn, and often preoccupied. Jennifer was aware of Blake, an insider revealed. She wasn't naive. She knew something was off, and the marriage was becoming more about avoiding confrontation than resolving issues. Despite the emotional turmoil, Ben and Jennifer tried to make their marriage work. However, the tension continued to build. Jennifer's patience wore thin, and Ben's attempts to reconnect seemed to fall flat. This ongoing struggle led to the eventual dissolution of their relationship, culminating in their separation in 2015. While Blake Lively wasn't the direct cause of Ben's marriage breakdown, she unknowingly played a significant role as a catalyst for his emotional shift. I started looking at things through a different lens, Ben admitted. Blake showed me that I wasn't as happy as I thought I was. And the more I reflected, the more I realized that I wasn't being the man I needed to be for Jennifer or for my family. Ben also acknowledged that his emotional infidelity with Blake had long-lasting effects on his relationship with Jennifer. While he insisted that nothing romantic ever happened between him and Blake, the emotional connection led to a profound shift in his priorities. In many ways, I was searching for something in Blake that I didn't realize I had already lost with Jennifer, he said. Since the end of his marriage to Jennifer, Ben has taken a step back to evaluate his life. In recent years, he has been open about his struggles with addiction and how it affected his relationships. He recognizes that his marriage to Jennifer wasn't perfect, but he also understands that the emotional turmoil stemming from his connection with Blake played a part in the relationship's unraveling. When you're in the middle of a marriage breakdown, you're not always thinking straight, Ben confessed. I wasn't the man I should have been for Jennifer. And, as much as I regret it, the emotional connection I shared with Blake played a part in that. Since the divorce, Ben has been focusing on his personal growth, mending relationships with his children, and co-parenting with Jennifer. He's also been in a long-term relationship with actress Jennifer Lopez, sparking fresh questions about his romantic life. But despite the years that have passed, the impact of his connection with Blake Lively still lingers in his reflections. This story has certainly raised a lot of questions about the dynamics of relationships in Hollywood, and Ben's honesty is both refreshing and heartbreaking. But what do you think? Do you believe Blake Lively's friendship with Ben was a catalyst for his marriage problems, or was it simply a coincidence? Let us know in the comments below.